Q3 here, Tri-County four-wheelers here for the Southern Power Sports Drag Racing Series. Got two of our 4x4 ATV Pro Mods up here. A couple of Can-Ams, Outlander, and I believe it's a Renegade here on the right. Left side of your screen is Jeff Ross, your #1 qualifier, that 488. He is going to like to not to run his Outlaw bike. He's the only Outlaw 4x4 ATV on the property this weekend, so he's just going to save and make some cool passes for the finals. So we're going to go in there. We're actually going to do an exhibition. Mention the Orange Juice Junior electric-powered junior dragster. They were going to turn it up, but it didn't quite run as fast as I thought it was going to in the kids classes, so they're going to do an exhibition pass after these two here, and then we're going to get into top preliminary and our side-by-side pro mods at the back of the lanes before we get into test and tune for the big bracket, the index 4.0 index side-by-side sportsman. I'm not sure if we're going to have people enter that class as well, and then I'm going to run in the side-by-side sportsman class just for kicks. So I'm actually get some test passes so I can get a feel for the blistering speeds of the John's Razor 800. Coverage this weekend brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Off-Road Speedway, and Silverback Off-Road Rentals. Waiting for the track staff to be ready here for us. All right, here we go. Jeff goes down there, 489, 537 here in the near lane. Mile an hour messed up here on the left lane, so I'm not sure what happened there. All right, we're gonna get over here on the hillside for the Orange Juice Junior dragster. Pedaling a little bit there, but man, definitely getting a little squirrely there. 609 at 51.51 miles an hour. All right, here we go. Top preliminary 295 index. Dennis Darling currently sitting in the #2 spot with a 322. He's looking to better a 313 to take the #1 spot away from Jim Brumbaugh. miles off line there, 346.
He jumped the full way.
Yeah, it kind of bounced in.
Oh,
It bounced
full
all the way
way.
down. Oh, it sounded better than last night.
Tony and Opside are going to get a chance here at the 295.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Putting the bottle on it. Kind of stumbled there off the line of 364 at 100 miles an hour, so it definitely picked it up. It came out really lazy. I don't know if it just nitrous didn't engage there, but you definitely heard it pick up. So I think Jim was saying that if nobody bettered his pass there, he was actually going to go and elect to skip the pass just to save the car for eliminations, but we'll see what they're going to do here. All right, so he's good. He's going to pass. So he will state your number one qualifier, Jim Burma, on the Sandstorm small block entry. We'll get into our side-by-side Pro Mod category. Joe Sargent, Alex Kopecki, your current number one qualifier, 376. Joe's going to try to get his Dirt Mutt Can-Am figured out a little bit better here. .431 for Joe. Alex has to back out of it. Runs a 5:80.78. Did he wheelie over here? John, did you see what happened to Alex? Did Alex wheelie or something? gets in there with a 4:07 at 74.74 miles an hour. Best pass, finally getting the thing to go straight. Sputtered a little bit at the top end there. Looked like maybe not getting enough fuel, but I'm sure he'll check that out the next pass. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the feed here. We're gonna go into test and tune. So we're gonna be loading the lanes here for all the additional classes for the Southern Power Sports Drag Racing Series that we are gonna be running this weekend. We got the 4.0 Index, Tri-County's Big Money Bracket. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're gonna have the side-by-side top sportsman, but we're also gonna have the side-by-side sportsman class. And that should be it. So we'll be having a lot more coverage coming out here. Tri-County four-wheelers here for the Southern Power Sports Drag Racing Series. And as always, coverage of the event weekend brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Off-Road Speedway, and Silverback Off-Road Rentals.